When you are called upon to serve as jurors, demand the court present you with the option of alternative sentencing, a declaration of intent to place the focus on correction rather than punishment. This will be a term unfamiliar to the court, and they will not be receptive. They will recognize it as the instrument of their demise and say to you, as a matter of law, you must find a person innocent or guilty according to the instructions of the court. When they threaten to prosecute you for non-compliance and contempt, you must not falter. To do so is to continue to support the current system and all it stands for. Say to the judge, your fellow jurors in the court, you will not aid in the fleecing of our nation by going along with the business as usual mentality of the judicial cycle. Advise them. There exists a better way which benefits everyone involved, and stand firm on their consideration thereof. To be successful in this endeavor, you must put aside your inclination to punish. Think of what is best for you, your country, your family, the victim, and the perpetrator. Think clearly and without malice. Ask yourself this question: will I this day be a part of creating another single-parent home while destroying a person's life and spending thousands of dollars of taxpayer money with little chance of making the situation better for the sake of punishment? Who's being punished here? Have the courage to stand alone if necessary in support of that which is right and just. Lead in this direction, others will follow. Demand of the court in the case of property crimes, the perpetrator reimburse the victim 5 times what they've taken. To accomplish this, instead of locking a person up for 5 years at a cost of $50,000 per year, sentence them to a year of job training and counseling. Take the time to find out what their problem is and let the courts be about the business of rehabilitation. Release them to job opportunities which allow the perpetrators to support themselves, be a part of their families' lives, reimburse the courts for all legal costs, and remove the burden of tax from our society. This is alternate sentencing, and Ray Charles could see it's a better way. Make it a reality. Let the court recognize the perpetrator as a person in need of help and self-esteem. When at all possible, we must provide counseling and training for job skills, which enable the perpetrator to be with their families and fulfill their obligations as a citizen. Allow that person and our nation the chance to heal. If the courts refuse to entertain this recommendation, then you must refuse to vote guilty. Refuse to be a willing pawn of the system. Refuse to lock away any more Americans for non-violent crimes. This will be difficult for you to do because you love America and you want to believe in the system. You want to believe justice will prevail and the government will eventually do the right thing. The truth is, it cannot. Government is bound by its own web of bureaucracy and cannot fix itself. You must open your eyes and do what is necessary to ensure our democracy. Demand alternate sentencing or refuse to convict. This is the last opportunity that exists for the American people to regain control of America. It is a platform upon which we can make our voices heard. There are no other avenues that allows an individual the ability to stay the system. We, the people, must make a stand, and we must make it here and now. When you invoke this power, your action in conjunction with the actions of others in support of these principles will bring the judicial system to a standstill. The courts will be faced with an ultimatum of alternative sentencing or the outright release of the guilty. Overnight, the legislative branch of government will be forced to convene and implement the will of the people. Government will have to restructure itself and cease its wasteful ways. A new political order will be formed, and it shall be ours to initiate nuclear disarmament and worldwide order. Your stand will save the lives of millions of people and trillions of dollars for the taxpayer. Ours is a government of the people, for the people and by the people, and it cannot function without you. Do not support a system that doesn't work. You have a moral obligation to change it. Now is the time, this is the way. 8647